How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Welcome back to another IXI Wolf production. Today, I want to talk about a content creator I came across. His name is Will Kelly. He has been on a weight loss journey for the last 1.5 years, from what I can tell, and it looks like he's been struggling. There's been quite a few bumps in the road, and I kind of want to give my thoughts as to why. Just speaking as somebody who takes clients for weight loss and muscle building, I just want to give some of my input and yeah, explore some of this with you guys because it's a lot. So this is Will's TikTok page. This is more of his recent content and the kind of content I came across at first, where he talks about what I ate at 600 pounds.
This is why I got Steak and Shake when I was over 600 pounds. It was crazy.
Mind you, he is 550 right now. Not very far off from 600, but
check it out. Steak and Shake. Oh, I looked at you over there and I thought you were like 16, 19, something like that.
Nah.
I come closer. I'm like, oh, wait, this is a grown woman.
Yeah, I'm 32.
32?
Yeah.
Don't look a day over 31. Ma'am,
This would be your table number for you.
can I get a different table number?
Sure.
Nah, I'll keep 54. I just wanted to know if I could get another
Yeah,
table
you
number. You
could.
feel me? I'd like an order of onion rings. We're going to get a butter double steak burger.
this is
Boom.
just kind of painful to watch, dude, because he's not outright being rude to this person, but at least so far, I feel like it's kind of rude to just talk about, oh, you look 17 or whatever, but it's also just kind of weird more than anything. This woman just wants to do her job, but it's pretty clear that you come in with a mic and a camera that you're just trying to get some TikTok content out of it. And dude, that's just annoying and kind of inconsiderate in my opinion.
Boom. 3-piece chicken finger. Boom. We're gonna get an order of onion rings. Boom. We're gonna get an order of fries. Boom.
Boom.
And we're gonna get a chocolate milkshake. Boom. You got it.
You credit tip today?
No, man. I'm sorry.
You have a blessed day, okay?
You have a better one.
Enjoy your food, okay?
Thank you. Bro, you could tell she was so upset I didn't leave a tip. I have a thing about tipping fast food workers, right? Unless they go above and beyond, I
don't think she was upset about you leaving a tip, dude. I don't think where is a steak and shake? I don't think Steak and Shake employees expect a tip, dude. If anything, she was probably just annoyed with the fact that you came in there with a camera and were kind of being all talking. I don't know, dude. You're just being rude and inconsiderate, like I said.
don't feel the need to tip them. Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? I don't
No,
feel
don't
wrong
tip.
for that. Look at it. Classic
That's
kitchen
Steak
back
and Shake.
there. Look at them cooking our food. It looks greasy. It looks dirty. That's how you know the food is good. And look at them. Use real ice cream. Look at the real ice cream, bro. They don't even use real ice cream anymore, bro. But they do at Steak and Shake. That's why they got Shake in the title. Boom.
What is fake ice cream? What's the difference between real and fake ice cream? Is Halo Top fake ice cream? Because if that's the case, then brother, you should probably be eating the fake ice cream.
Every time you're at Steak and Shake, it feels like the 1950s. That's what they want. That's the aesthetic. But there's a reason they're not around anymore. The 1950s were not great for a lot of people. I feel like I shouldn't have to say who they weren't great for. Black people, Mexicans, Asians, in America, United States. I feel like we know this already. Do I have to go deeper and explain? Do I have to give a history lesson?
No.
Do I? No, you get it. Steak and
I don't
Shake.
think that's why Steak and
Switch
Shake
it up.
is failing, though. I think it's more because it's just painfully mid and overpriced.
Turn it into the 1980s. Everyone had fun in the 1980s. You see Stranger Things.
Okay, but
Charlotte, Steak and Shake.
he's eating a steak, or I'm sorry, he's got a shake. He's got the shake minus a steak, and then he's got 3 orders of fries and a burger. It looks
Thank you. Thank you. Look at this.
and some chicken. Oh, sorry, 2 orders of fries and my God, dude. Okay, he's got onion rings, fries, and chicken nuggets. I gotta stop speaking too soon. And again, this is what I ate at 600 pounds, right? He's currently 550, and I just don't see how this is benefiting him at all on his weight loss journey. You're basically again, to get to the point where you're 600 pounds, that's an addiction, that's a dependency on food. You have to eat a lot to get to that point for a very long time. So, if you're addicted to food and you're going to your favorite restaurants that you were eating at not too long ago, a year ago, and getting the same meals and just dangling it in front of your face and be like, oh, I'm not eating it though. I can't say for sure if you're eating it or not, right? But I'm willing to bet that you are more than you're willing to admit. And frankly, it's just holding you back, I think. So yeah, he also kind of tends to lose weight, gain it back, lose weight and gain it back. Here's a good example of about a month ago.
70 pounds. The other day I went to weigh myself, and for the first time in a very long time, when I stepped on the scale, the term air came up. Basically, that means I weigh too much for my scale to weigh my weight. So I went to my doctor's office, I got on their scale, and it said I was 570 pounds. Not gonna lie, I was pretty devastated. I didn't realize my diet had been that bad. I thought I was eating moderately well, so for the scale to go up to 570 was a bit shocking for me.
Yeah, man. I think again, that's why it's dangerous for you to go to these fast food establishments and get the food that you know you were like susceptible to binging on or like eating a lot of. And I also want to highlight that's why I think it's very important, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, to at least track your food for a little bit. You don't have to always track your food for like the rest of your life, right? I mean, I don't always track my food either. But especially if you've never done it before, like being aware of the calories and the macros that are in things and serving sizes and just like overall like how much you need to eat to maintain or lose or gain weight is one of the most important things for you to maintain a healthy body as you're getting older, because as you get older does get harder for you to like burn fat, and your metabolism will slow down no matter what to an extent. Doesn't mean you can't be like jacked and shredded when you're old, right? But it's going to be a lot harder than when you're in your 20s. So building these habits when you are in your 20s are going to help you stay long, like keep you strong and healthy for much longer. And it's going to make you aware of these things where you feel like, oh, I didn't realize how bad my diet was. I didn't realize how much I was eating. Well, you weren't paying attention to it. That's why you didn't realize. He gained pound. He gained a few weight. Oh my God. He gained a few pounds. He gained a few pounds, right? And this was no shock because shortly before this, he fired his coach.
I fired my trainer. If you're someone who's been following my journey, you know I had a trainer I was very close to, Coach B. Coach B is the best trainer in Chicago. He agreed to train me for free, and I fired him. I sent him a text like a coward.
Yeah, dude, this was a tough watch, man, because like again, I'm a coach. I'm someone who takes clients, and I've offered people training for free when, they were in really rough spots and they were like a friend or someone I just really wanted to help and couldn't afford to pay me. I've done that a few times, right? And usually they're like so grateful and they stick to the plan, everything goes well because it's a big service. It's like a lot that you're giving someone for free, right? And yeah, it just sucks to watch this, man, because like, I could put myself in this other coach's shoes where he's like trying his hardest to like help this dude like kind of get healthy, lose some weight, feel a lot better about himself, and like overall just live longer, like live a longer life. And he's letting like some like mental barriers prevent him from sticking with it ultimately, despite the fact he's not paying anything.
Even though all he's done for me is look out for me, all he's done for me is try to help me, all he's done for me is try to get me to win. I didn't like the way he talked to me in the session, and because of that, I just quit. M, a woman I very much cared about, the woman I made the I'm dating a single mom video about, basically sent me a text and said she wanted nothing to do with me. And instead of giving her space so maybe we can rekindle something, I bombarded her with text and phone calls until eventually she felt the need to block me on everything. I was on the phone with my best friend of 8 years, and I told him that I didn't have any friends, basically alluding to him that him and I weren't friends either. I doubled back and I apologized for that, but I could tell I hurt his feelings. I'm self sabotaging, bro, and I don't know why.
Dude, yeah, I mean that's the best way to put it, bro. Like that is straight self-sabotage, man. Um, that was a lot to unpack, dude. I mean, he said he didn't like the way his coach talked to him during the sessions. It's a little generic. Obviously, we don't really know exactly how he's talking to him or what he's referring to, but that could have just been a conversation with the coach, like, hey, bro, like I didn't like what you were saying, like on this day when we were working out. This made me feel this certain way. Like maybe you guys could have improved and that would help him grow, right, as a coach and help him help you better. But instead you just let it go, man. You just like decided to fire him and not even give it another shot. Um and I could see why, dude. I mean, it seems like he was just going through a lot of shit, especially with that girl he's talking about. He started like spam texting her, which is like it's never a good idea, dude. If you get broken up with and they don't want to talk to you, the best thing you can do is respect it, dude. Even if like eventually you have hope that you'll get back together, which it's very, that depends a lot on the situation. But even if you feel like there's any hope of getting back together, right? Like the only way that's even going to be a reality is if you just respect their space, respect their privacy, and also work on yourself, dude. He messed up by like making a video about her, and instead of like taking that criticism and like learning from it, being like, hey, maybe I shouldn't talk about the women I'm dating on TikTok or whatever it is. He just spam texted her and apologized and got like, I don't know, man. That was just really sad. It sounds to me like brother really needs a therapist and someone in his life to like support him, and like help him challenge his thoughts and work through these things. Cause dude, that's very unhealthy, right? But you could see like I could see how all this help led to him gaining some weight again. And then in between the last video and the current time, he rehired that coach, I guess. I got back in touch, which better have expressed his gratitude to that coach, bro, because like, man, if I had a client who I was trying to help for free and then drop me out of the blue and then try coming back again for free, like, I don't know, man. It'd be I'd have to really care about that person. I really would. So this coach clearly cares about you a lot, man. But as we can see, he's been sticking to the plan a little bit and he has lost some weight.
I lost 20 pounds. A couple of weeks ago, I told you guys I was 570 and I weighed more than I had in a really long time. But I've done work since then and I've locked back in. I got in touch with my guy Simon. He's been giving me the food I need to eat. I got in touch with a trainer. Shout out to my guy Ted. He's been telling me what I need to do. And locking in the last 2 weeks, I've lost 20 pounds, which is phenomenal.
Bro, that is actually really impressive. 20 pounds in 2 weeks is fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's not easy. He clearly made some changes. He's talking about the coaches he hired. I actually just realized I don't think it's the same coach that he fired before. It could be. I don't know. But yeah, like he locked in, he stuck to the diet, he did some workouts and lost 20 pounds. That's huge. And he just has to keep that up, right? Like, especially with where he's at right now, you're gonna lose weight a lot more rapidly in the beginning than you are as you get leaner, right? It just kind of makes sense. You have less fat to lose, so you gotta push harder to lose more of it. And dude, like right now, like just keep it up, bro. Like that's all you can do. This was like what, 9 days ago? So yeah, man. I just really hope he's sticking with it, but not looking great, to be honest, because since then he's posted 3 videos, what I ate at 600 pounds. So, and this one was quite interesting. I feel like it kind of goes into like the shift in mindset when he became kind of like famous or popular for creating weight loss content.
This is what I used to see at Firehouse Subs when I was over 600 pounds. It was crazy. Let's check it out. All right, guys. Today, we are at Firehouse Subs. You didn't think a sub shop could get more American than Jersey Mike's. You were wrong. And today, we are at Firehouse Subs to show you exactly what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, this Jamba Juice incident comment. It's referring to an incident where he went to a Jamba Juice to talk about how he lost weight at 600 pounds. And there was like a kiosk he could order at, and he was getting frustrated because nobody was taking his order at the desk or whatever. So he literally walked behind the counter and was like kind of like getting pissed off at this worker who was like trying to just do his job, saying he wasn't taking his order and shit. Yeah, he crashed out really hard and publicly, and it was embarrassing. Like it was rude and definitely not okay. So whenever you see these comments, Jamba Juice incident, that's what he's referring to.
Good, how are you? Good. Awesome. Can I order with you?
Absolutely. You can order right there at the front.
Oh, you told me to wait in line like everyone else.
That's correct. What can I get you?
I would like 2 Italian sandwiches. I'd also like a large drink. They say any size to quench my thirst, but they'll never be able to quench my hunger. Excuse me, sir, you said what?
If you still wanted the Italian seasoning on there.
I believe I ordered my sandwich about an hour ago. So now we're just figuring out the Italian seasoning,
It's
Alex?
about 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes?
Bro. And you can see, I can see why someone commented Jamba Juice incident. Because, bro, this is like, what are you doing, dude? Where are you? Are you behind the counter again? And you're like putting this dude on camera? Well, I've been waiting for an hour. And he said it was 7 minutes. Brother, I'm not going to lie. Due to your public crash outs in the past, I'm kind of more inclined to believe this worker here, who you're just shoving your phone in front of and like recording. What does this accomplish, man? Like, how does this make you look any better? It's just getting you what, like clicks, because people are saying like you're fucking rude, man, because you are. That's very rude.
You ordered that 5 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Right? Not an hour ago.
And this is the problem with content. Once people see you're recording, everybody wants their moments. So
Bro, you are the one who wants your moment, dude. Like, like what? Oh,
we're gonna give him his moment. Yes, I would like the Italian seasoning, guys. Thank you.
I mean, that's all I
Thank
needed.
you.
That's all I needed.
I'm sorry, man. Can I tip you guys? Is there a way to tip?
fuck, man. That's such a like switch up, man. Like he was just like, "Thank you. Yeah, I want the fucking seasoning, bro. Everybody wants their moment on social media. You know what, man? I'm sorry, bro. Can I tip you?" Like immediately, dude. That's just not like. I think he like again. I think it's just a content thing where it's like, brother wants views, he wants clicks, and it's not about weight loss anymore. It's about being like a character that he's been playing on this page to just retain popularity, man. And some of the things he says are just like wildly inappropriate to other people, dude. And I think this is a great example of that. Like, what, dude?
You guys directly?
Tip jar on the right over there.
The energy shifted.
The energy shifted.
The
What did
energy
you do,
shifted?
bro?
I was just being myself.
Is he sitting on this guy's lap, bro? What the fuck?
Oh my God, Will, don't do that. Stop
See,
being
and that's the
Will.
problem. Everyone constantly tells me to stop being myself. That's the problem. All right?
No one's telling you not to be yourself, dude. That was rude. Like, genuinely. Like, you crashed out and put this person on a video to, like, shame them, dude. Like, that's not you being yourself, man. That's just being a dick.
I just want to be me, man. Can I be me?
You just gotta start being a little bit more open-minded to people's feelings, man.
What are you talking about, man?
So when I went in the washroom, he seemed like he was okay. I came out, and it seemed like you like
I
literally.
was joking with him.
What did you say to him though?
I remember.
So you gotta be careful what you say to people.
All right, is this one example, or do you see me consistently
This
do
is
this?
multiple times. We had these conversations before about you not being so mean. So like,
Mean?
not mean.
I'm mean?
Dude, I can't even, like, here's another example of, like, him kind of just, like, being rude, and I feel like exploiting people for views, essentially.
This is what she eats at 500 pounds.
It was crazy.
Let's check it out. All right, guys. Today, I'm with my homegirl, Kayla. And she told me she loves Raising Cane's.
Absolutely.
She really does. And she told me her order, and I'm not going to lie. It was kind of insane. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Kayla.
Yeah.
Tell me about your order. Why is your order so crazy?
I think it's way more than people would imagine.
I mean, I feel like they would imagine it's pretty big. Yo, can we order?
I mean, yeah. I guess.
Can I get 2 caniacs? It's up the coleslaw for
We don't want the
toast
coleslaw.
and extra sauce.
Don't you love just like the ice from Cane's, bro? It's literally the
best
best.
ice.
It's the best ice. You got this meal of 2 caniac combos. What would you get to drink with it?
Oh, sweet tea, of course.
Sweet tea?
Yeah.
You gotta get the sweet tea with Raising Cane's, bro. You told me you're around 500 pounds. Do you want to lose weight?
You know, I'm kind of happy at I'm at, and I think my fans are happy where I'm at.
You have fans.
Like, you're surprised?
No. How old were you when you started gaining weight?
I've always been a bigger girl, probably about like middle school or so.
Was it a situation where you've always been so positive about your body, or did you have to work there?
Oh, work. It was always work.
So you're
I mean, yeah, dude. Like, especially like if you gain weight in middle school, you see yourself like getting bigger. I mean, for me, I was in high school when I started gaining weight. I went from like 150-ish to like 210, and mind you, like 210 wasn't like I wasn't like morbidly obese or anything, but I was definitely overweight. I didn't feel good. Like my heart rate was fucking through the roof, man. Like my blood pressure. I had to go on blood pressure medication at the age of 17, man, because I was just so unhealthy and overweight, dude. And yeah, like it really messed with my confidence, even as like a 16 or 17-year-old, you know? Like I couldn't imagine being 13 or 14 and going through that.
happy where you are, you don't want to lose weight. Are you worried about your health? Because I'm not going to lie to you. I be genuinely worried about mine.
I mean, health conditions can pop up at any size, and you know, I move. I mean, I work, I film, I love swimming. So, you know, there's a component of like being physical and keeping.
I mean, it's definitely good to stay physical, right? Depends on how, like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like you have a very structured plan with the workout. And I feel like, you know, the whole sentiments of like health conditions can pop up at any size. That's true. Like, it can happen to anybody, but you can't act like you're not at a significantly increased risk for like all cause mortality when you're like 500 pounds, dude. That's just morbidly obese, and it is not healthy. You're not on the same level as somebody who's like a healthy body weight, like less than 200 pounds.
like things in order.
Do you go to the doctor a lot?
Not a lot, like average amount.
Average amount. I'm so paranoid. I'm at the doctor like every 2 months, like get my blood work, make sure I'm not diabetic. You know what I mean? All right. So we have our food here. Rip it out the plastic. Boom. All of this is for you, right? We're not sharing this.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what do we have here? We have 6 chicken tenders, 4 orders of fries. Oh no, 2 orders of fries, and 4 pieces of Texas toast.
Yes.
You do eat all of this.
I feel like all of her like little giggles, like that's just like it seems like she's uncomfortable in my opinion. Like, bro, I don't know. Maybe that's like a nervous kind of laugh thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not like a therapist or anything, but that's just I don't know. I would like she seems like she's genuinely uncomfortable with this guy.
In one sitting.
Of course.
Okay. With the cane sauce, are you a cane sauce person?
Oh, that's why you got to get the extra.
Okay, so now we have 6 cane sauces also. We got 6 cane sauces, 2 large iced teas, 4 pieces of bread, 2 fries, and 12 tenders. This doesn't seem like too much food to you? No? All right, maybe you're the real big dog, bro. Like, maybe I'm just... Did you do anything special?
Maybe you're just what, bro? You're different? Because you're not. I hate to break it to you. You weigh more than her. Like, you literally make you make videos talking about what I ate at restaurants at 600 pounds, and it's like these power meals, dude. You're not different. Like, you're not better than her. Like, and that seems like it's what you're implying when you're sitting down and like making these videos with her, bro. Like, frankly, yeah, like this person put it perfectly. How is he judging her? I'm irritated as fuck. Like, yeah, dude, she needs help too. But frankly, like, you're in no place to judge someone like that.
With the food, like, did you have like a special way to eat canes? Like, I know some people like make it a sandwich, or do you just go chicken tender, bread, fries, just go one by one?
Well, yeah, because you got to do the fries first, because cold fries are, and then chicken and bread.
And you're just sipping on your sweet tea the whole time.
Of course.
Real question, you want to eat like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy part is his earlier content is completely different than what it was, like what it currently is. So if you saw by oldest, you can see his first video is a 600-pound confession. He talks
Hey,
about his struggles with his weight.
I'm morbidly obese. I've been kind of bigger my whole life. Not kind of bigger, I've been big my whole life. But in the last 3-4 years, it got really bad. I went from being kind of just like the big guy at the party to my 600-pound life type stuff. 6 months ago, I was at my heaviest, which was 630 pounds. And life was pretty unenjoyable. My legs swole up. When I would lay down, the fat around my neck would suffocate me. Anytime I would like go to sleep, I would start to, feel like I couldn't breathe and have to wake up. I couldn't wipe myself because my arm literally like couldn't fit around my body. So I would have to like take a toothbrush and wrap toilet paper around it and kind of use that as like an extension of my arm to.
Yeah, that sounds so uncomfortable, dude. I can't imagine living in the body he lives in. I haven't trained somebody who's like 600 pounds, but I have had a client who's close to 400 pounds. And even a lot of the struggles he talks about, like the things we were working on were just like moving around at first and like having a good squat, being able to like walk up and down stairs without feeling super winded or like his joints hurt. And he's doing a lot better now. He also lost weight, but dude, I can't imagine like what another 100 pounds can do to someone's frame and like their bodies in general. That's really hard. And in this video, like he's talking about how he lost 100 pounds in 6 months, which is insane, dude. Like that's a crazy start to your fitness and like weight loss journey. So he had a great start, dude. And you can see this Will is he's being vulnerable. Like he's being authentic and vulnerable and talking about like, dude, I can't breathe at night. I can't even wipe myself. It hurts to walk around. Like he's talking about being at rock bottom and he's had enough, That's, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad to see where it's ended up, but you can even tell like a couple videos later he's talking about the support he got and how much it means to him, right? Like,
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who gave me encouragement for my last video. It was like really amazing. I can't even really put into words like how great that was for me, having to put myself out there like that and people being so receptive. Some people were like, why would he put himself out there like that though? And I don't think people understand that I wasn't being dramatic about how my life has been stifled by my weight. I'm 25
I mean,
years old, bro, and
damn, he was 25. Okay, so we forget how old he was. So he's like 20. He's like the same age as me, dude. We're like the same age. I didn't even realize that. Um, and yeah, that's crazy, man. Like you can tell like he wasn't being dramatic. Like I said, those are real problems. You can tell with his voice, the way he's talking, and like the way he looks, like he's being serious, you know? And it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there and like talk about your struggles online. And like for some people it can be an extra layer of accountability for sure, where like, you know, people online are going to be supporting you and following you, and they're going to count on you to like see progress and stick with the journey. On the flip side, we can see where like that might not be the best thing for some people, because you can see he's tried and he's failed a few times. Like a lot of times, from I want to say most times, weight loss isn't like a one-off successful like thing where like you just do it once and like you're successful and keep it off. Like usually people rebound, people plateau, people have struggles, and broadcasting that on social media might you might feel like obligated to like, okay, I need to like prove to my audience that I can do this and that I don't want to let them down. And then when you do ultimately let them down, now is that going to play a toll on your mental health where you feel like you're letting down all these people, but then people are going to point that out. Like the internet is frankly just like can be brutal, you know? Like people are going to be honest and point out what they see. And if they see you wanting to lose weight and not doing it, and then on top of that making videos about like going to fast food restaurants and ordering what you ate at 600 pounds and saying you're not eating it, like people are going to see right through that, you know, and people are going to talk about it. And I don't know, man. It's also like, why are you wasting the money on that, bro? Like, not, I didn't even think about that, but like, if you're going to these restaurants and you're like ordering these all like these big like power meals, that's a lot of money, dude. Just to not eat it, are you like giving it to someone else? You just throwing it out, or you eating it? So yeah, we can see how like looking at those first couple videos, the videos he's creating now, it's quite a shift in the mindset and just like the content he's putting out. Like back then, he seemed almost like grateful, you know? He seemed like he was pushing himself. He was grateful for the support, and now he almost feels like hostile towards the people around him, and almost ungrateful, dude. Like he's firing his coach because he like said one thing he didn't like, and then like finding another one, and like it's just it just seems like a very big shift. And I ultimately feel like it has a lot to do with the attention he got on social media and wanting to like ride that wave of success. I would love to see Will change though. I don't like hate you, Will. If you're seeing this video, please don't like go to this person's page and hate on them at all or like interact with them whatsoever. Will, for some reason, again, if you see this, I want to see you succeed, bro. I'm not saying these things out of a place of hate. I'm saying this because I've helped people lose weight time and time again and put on muscle, and I want to see you succeed, brother. Like, I know you have it in you. You lost 100 pounds in 6 months, and now look at you, bro. Like, you're back down 20 pounds in 2 weeks, right? May as well ride this wave out, dude. Stop making these videos going to like fast food restaurants. Maybe talk about like what I eat. I'm trying to lose 200 pounds or whatever it is, or what I eat at 500 pounds to lose weight. That is going to be much more healthy, and like you're going to see a lot more positive reinforcement with that content too, dude. Actually looks like he did make one video talking about what I eat at yeah.
This is what I ate in a day trying to lose weight at 500 pounds. I started my day at my favorite diner in Chicago. They have the best pie, but no, I didn't have any. I had discipline, and instead, I opted for scrambled eggs, bacon, and whole wheat toast, and my breakfast was delicious.
It's not a bad breakfast, to be honest, but it's also not very good for weight loss. I mean, the eggs and bacon, you can just make it home for significantly less oil. Like, that looks pretty greasy to me. You can use turkey bacon or turkey sausage. I prefer turkey sausage, but that's going to be a lot lower in fat and calories, and it's going to fill you up a lot more. The toast is okay. I would probably opt for like berries or potatoes to fill you up more and give you more of those micronutrients. And yeah, dude, ultimately, I think avoiding like eating out as much as possible is going to be your key to success here, dude. Because again, like if you're addicted to food, bro, like you want to avoid being in situations where you have the option to buy and eat a lot of bad food. I don't like to say bad food, but food that's going to help you gain weight again.
Later, I had a snack. I had a banana, and I gotta be honest, it's hard to feel heterosexual while eating banana, but somehow I was able to do it. And finally, I ended my day at Sweet Green, and oh, Sweet Green, it was delicious. You gotta have the bowls there. Now, I know I said no more sodas. I know what I said, but I make an exception for Olipops, especially with my Harvest Bowl. I love a good Harvest Bowl. Look what we got here, gang. We got apples, we got sweet potatoes, we got chicken, we got the seasoned chicken too, not the other chicken. We got the goat cheese. We got almonds in this joint. We got the kale, bro. This is health in a
Yeah, I mean, that's a decent meal, right? Like, I'm not gonna act like that's a sweet green is pretty good if you're gonna eat out, and it's not like you're never gonna eat out, right? Like, especially like you're not a bodybuilder or trying to like get absolutely dick skin shredded. This is a lifestyle that you're trying to adapt, and sometimes you're gonna eat out, right? And this isn't a bad option, but dude, in this like whole like what I eat in a day to lose weight video, like you only eaten out, bro. Except for like that banana, I guess, but you had one meal in the morning, which wasn't very filling. It wasn't a lot. I mean, the calories were decent, but it was a lot. Like it was a lot of calories, is what I mean to say. I'm sorry. It was, and it wasn't a lot of food ultimately. And then you had nothing throughout the day, and you're finishing off with one bowl of sweet green. You're gonna be hungry later, dude. Like there's still daylight out, bro. I can tell that you're gonna be up for a little bit, and you're gonna want to eat more. Which is gonna set you up for failure ultimately. Which is why I think eating more meals that you learn to cook at home with like veggies, lean proteins, things like potatoes, or like just fibrous carbs to help satiate you, help with your digestion, and keep you again just keep you full for longer. That's gonna keep you like help you stick to your diet and like guarantee those results. But ultimately, you should make more videos like this, bro. Like I said, like making these 600-pound like what I eat is 600 pounds or what I ate at 600-pound videos is really just it's clearly a trigger for you, man. So that was Will Kelly. Again, I hope he does well. I want to see in like a year's time, if we go back to his page, that he's lost another 100 pounds and he's like killing it with his coach. He's learned to cook a few good ass meals that fill him up, and he's in a lot better space mentally. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to keep up, click the bell notification. And if you find yourself also struggling with weight like Will, or maybe you've lost a few pounds and you keep gaining it back, well, click the link in below. I have a free guide helping beginners lose weight and build muscle, as well as a link to schedule a call for one-on-one coaching. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.